15-9. The Tritons are coming off an 18-12 year. Most wins in program history, a program that was birthed in 1989. Our referees, our first referee is Patsy Malta. She'll be on the ladder. Our down official is John Pedersen. Jim Garrison not playing. One of the middle blockers, a key piece for the Tritons last season. He is sick, and there is also a new setter out there for UC San Diego in John Lewers, who gets the call, the transfer from LMU, Lincoln Memorial University, after Cameron Worrell was ill as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. They've had 4 matches so far, exhibition matches, all different lineups, but they won all their games. So one thing that Coach Rostrader said is they are playing good volleyball. Out of system is the system right now, with all these different players and, trying to find what is going to work for the best for the team.
The Tritons lost 65% of their kill output from last year. And we are underway in this first set. Jessup getting a swing from LaPook. That's Evan Boyle in as a libero. His first action since 2024, dealt with a back injury all of last year. The antenna was struck, and the point will go to the home team by way of a side out. You're going to see from the libero position, Keegan Cook and Evan Boyle coming in and out for one another. Evan Boyle in serve receive duties. Keegan Cook will be coming in as well. Quick feed into the middle, and it is picked up by the Tritons. The big from Josh Ewart played only 16 sets last year. He gets his first career start. First swing, first kill for him.
And Josh Ewart already having a great preseason, performing well in that outside header position.
That's Peter Selcho, the 5th-year senior. One of the middle blockers for UC San Diego. Selcho, Provednikov are the only 2 returning starters from a season ago. The Tritons' preseason ranking at AVCA is 10th. That's their best preseason ranking since 2021, when they were tied for 6th. That right side swing from Leo Provednikov is a misfire.
And that's a place where he's accustomed to hitting, but not regularly, and just kind of finding his footing over there. Nice swing, just a little bit long.
Here is LaPook, 6'7" outside senior from Poland. Team leader in kills last year at over 4 per frame. First ace for Jessup as they go right at Evan Boyle, singling him out for the unreturned serve.
Yeah, and a nice off-speed serve. Dropping right in that area. 3.
3 in a row for Jessup, and their first lead has come to fruition. The Warriors' first 6 matches, this is their first of the year. First 6 will be on the road. The Tritons have a 3-match homestand this week. Number 6 in white, Provednikov serves away. Big time blast, hard driven ball down the line for Jacob Knudsen, the junior. Moore Park College transfer out of the JUCO.
A nice swing down the line. Provednikov still finding his defensive stance over there.
There is Owen Henning, 13 in blue. Ewart swings away from long range. And was that a net violation that came into play?
I think so. Yeah, I think someone netted on their way down, maybe.
Definitely saw the net move. So a fault working against the Tritons. That's 2 times they've gone big to Ewart. What do you think about that?
I like that. I like that. That's a great play.
Again, and he takes flight. The airtime that the junior perfects at 6'4". Lots of airtime to finish.
And a great draw of the blockers by Wiemelt on that one. And Ewert has an open net.
This is Sebastiano Sani with the offering. There's a combination play that goes the way of Jessup, and it's Lopuk taking advantage of a phantom attacker.
And Lopuk can play the big game too. Nice swing.
Serve to Ewert. The cover from John Lewers, the setter. Boyle to Sani, and it was the block that threw off UC San Diego and made Boyle have to set.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting what they're doing with 3 outside hitters right now, that all of them will play right back for at some point of the game. So I think it's really getting used to playing defense there and getting ready to hit that D ball there.
The angle was spectacular for Josh Ewert. Turning his body, sharp angle.
Very sharp angle, and what a great swing. Sees a hole in the block and takes advantage of that middle blocker, missing the read there.
Josh Ewert did not play a whole lot last year, and that's Leo Wiemelt who misfires from the service line. He was another one that didn't play a whole lot a season ago, and there is the head coach for the Warriors, and Kyle Steele. Might be the first time his team has played the Tritons, but it's not the first time he has coached against them. Up on a pogo stick, and the send down for Asan.
And trying to be tricky, Asan is there and just makes it look effortless, putting that quick away.
Quickly into the net goes Knutson. Coach Steele, back in 2023, when he was the head coach of the Ottawa Spirit, they came and played UC San Diego. Tritons won in 3 frames. Here's John Lewers. Last year. And they go right back to their transfer from Concordia. And Osaan at 6'5", and he towers over the Tritons.
And he hits some crazy angles. That is a very extreme angle. The ball that he hit before, I think he hit behind him, which I didn't know was possible.
Rips a serve in for Boyle. Off the combo play, it's a scoop up from Knutson. Selcho to Provednikov. The Tritons were put out a system. And a few times, Kirsten, we've seen Boyle have to play that second contact.
Yeah, and that's something that liberos can do, will do, and should do. But I think it's just working that out, and Lewers needs to direct traffic there of who is going to set that ball.
Out it goes. The Tritons under head coach Brad Rostratter, who is in his 4th season, are 2-1 in Triton season openers when Rostratter is at the helm. Ewert Jr. from Moraga, California, obliterates that serve, and out it goes. And that was one thing that Coach Rostratter told us before the match, was that there could be some serving, and there is, Coach, some serving inconsistency this year that he's trying to iron out.
Yeah, I think, you know, you got to find your range, you got to find your go for it serve, and then you've got to find your placement serve as well, knowing who to serve, the seams to serve, and that's something that they're still working out.
Well, Peter Selcho gets his first kill, cuts the gap to 4. Tritons are out of the negative with that 4th kill of the match for them, and that is a 4th service error. So the Tritons have really helped the cause. Some unforced mistakes becoming an issue for them from the end line so far.
Yep, like we said earlier, the go for it serve and then the placement serve. So I think they're just trying to find their range.
That's Slopuk, who was 1 of 5 with 1 hitting error. No call after a lot of net was contacted. Provednikov, plenty of airtime and plenty of ability as he gets fed by Lures on one vibrant connection for a 9-13 differential.
And I think that's something that Provednikov can do really well on that right side. He is a good ball handler. He will take the free ball. The libero can be freed up to do something else, makes good decisions, and does a nice job on that ball.
Here's Provednikov. Top returner scoring-wise for the Tritons from last year. Sani, hands up and pressed. Teamed up there with Weemeld, and those two have the sudden stop.
And that is great timing, perfect execution by Sani in the right body position. Just nobody's getting that ball.
Transfer from Long Beach State. Won a national championship with them a season ago. And Leo Provednikov, also the top returning ace man for UC San Diego from last year.
Yep, and I have seen him go off before. Also has some great placement serves. So expect more of that.
Had 32 aces a season ago. Illegal attacker. Attacking from a back row player in the front court will allow.
Yep, you can't do that.
UC San Diego to win a 4th straight point, and they are within 1. Knutson undeterred, a fearless swing, and widens the gap.
High, hard swing by Knutson on that one. Going high off the hands.
This is Owen Henning with the offering. Weemelt from Lures. The middle attack was a misfire. UC San Diego, because of Cam Morrill, the usual starter at setter, sick. Lures to Sani. 6 assists for Lures, and it's Sebastiano Sani getting one to go his way from the outside. The sub is appearing to come in.
Got really excited. I think Tyler Stewart was going to come in to block one, and now he's not.
He thought he was coming in, but
thought he was coming in, maybe not.
But not at that moment. Coach Rostrader having a conversation with him. Here's Sani. Serve seam. Knutson off of 2 feet, and the explosive swing hit it fat, and it's within 1. The Tritons, they've trailed by as many as 6.
Yeah, and Knutson trying to hit around that Lures block. A little bit of a mismatch there, and made a hitting error by hitting out.
It is Sani bringing the firepower from the end line. Back row try, and Leo Provednikov ties it up at 15, the first tie since 2-all.
And a great set by Lures, finding Provednikov, great speed, run that bick, put it away by Provednikov.
Into the twine. Tritons have not led, last leg, 2-0 and 2-1. And since then, it's been all Jessup as they retake the lead, capitalizing on some service blunders that have intensified here for the home team.
Oh, and that is contagious. You too can catch the blunder.
So now the sub comes in.
And this is a supersizing the setter situation. And we've got Luke Chandler coming in to block for Luers. So question is, who is going to set? I think it's going to be, oh yeah, we've got a setter situation too with Stewart.
Speaking of Stewart, number 4 in white, he was the one serving, and he's not going to be serving for very long. The Luers will come back in along with, we got Selcho.
Yeah, it was a setter opposite call there, but nice set by Colin Marks on that, getting his middle involved.
That one was way out of here.
There's a lot of serving errors tonight.
What do you think that's due to?
I think that people are trying to find their range. They're trying to find their, leave nothing left serve, and then a placement serve, and then some kind of off-speed serve. So we're seeing a lot of, just people getting to rhythm, finding their range.
Not finding his rhythm, not finding his range was Carter Depew, and that breaks the 5th tie, giving the Tritons their first lead since 2-1. Here's Luers. There have been 2 lead changes as he serves line. Ewart and Selcho up there to block, could not stifle Osahan, who has been a clear difference maker.
Osahan has been unstoppable. He jumps so high and has so much range, hits a lot of different angles, and gives a little shoulder wiggle there too.
The Tritons are hitting 100. Warriors are hitting 111. Selcho is hitting better than 111 as he is 2 of 3, hitting 667.
And I like seeing Luers getting those middles involved, getting Selcho the ball. Senior this year, lots of experience under his belt, playing against some tough teams.
Ewart off speed on the serve with a lot of action on it. There to cover was Knudsen. Keegan Cook with the savvy pickup. Tritons thought they had already won the point. Selcho got stopped up the middle, 1v1. Owen Henning was there, and the Tritons want to challenge. They thought maybe there were already too many touches.
Yep, yeah, I think that's the case. Gonna challenge that.
We're going to challenge a touch.
Yeah.
Each team is granted 3 challenges. If you win the challenge, you get to keep it. If you lose it, you don't. And this is the first one. But mid-rally, you could see the Tritons were displeased.
So that there's like
a lot of
3.
touches.
Oh, that was just. Oh yeah, that was a lift. So I think you can challenge a lift. I think, but it seems like it hit both players multiple times on the way down, and then there was 1, 2. Yeah, that seems like a little bit. And it wasn't a block touch either, I don't think, so that wouldn't count. So there could only be 3 contacts and not 4.
Well, so one of the things that you can challenge is 4 or more ball contacts by a team.
Okay,
so that is what they're looking at here.
There's 1 there. Okay, there's 2 there.
That's
3,
a 3.
And that's 4. So I don't think that. Yeah, I think it's. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely very sloppy. I think if you look at that again, you have to overturn that. Just, come on, do the right thing.
So there was a double contact. Our producer, Jonathan Caballel, had it first. He noted that there was a double contact. We knew we were looking for touches.
Yep, we were. It's just, there's 1. That's 2, 3. Yeah, that's,
too many.
Yep,
and that's what they looked at. And so the challenge works for the Tritons, and they use it.
The only way that would have been okay is if it was a block touch and then he touched it, but it was clearly not. Ooh, nice
Bombing
serve.
away from the back is Ewart. That's Keegan Cook making Luers run. Lots of touches again, and Patsy Malta puts 4 fingers in the air, our first referee, to signal a Triton point. 18. Preparing to serve is Josh Ewart, 3 of 5, hitting a balmy 400. Marks will set up Knutson, pinballed around and miraculously returned. LaPook found some open space in that deep corner to escape with the point.
Some nice defense by the Tritons, though. Never say die.
Well, serving away is Colin Marks. That's Provednikov off the double block on the outside. Went to the outside of that block of LaPook to shore up the point.
Yeah, and I like that jump serve, that short serve, takes the outside hitter out of that. So good weapon by Jessup to use that.
Ethan Horniak is in for the first time serving, number 7 in white. Josh Ewart obliterates that set and absolutely manhandles the block. Tritons force another timeout for Jessup, their second and final one of the first set. And UC San Diego is finding their way 23-19, owning their largest lead, which is 4.
Yeah, and Ewart really teeing off on that pipe. He and Lures have already found that connection early in the season.
The Tritons were hitting negative at one point. Josh Ewart is hitting 500. Hand it to that man for helping spearhead this Triton late in the first set revival.
It's the pipe show. He's hitting it quite well. And that's a nice hard angle hit from the front row as well, but he's there, and good job by Leo Wiemelt drawing the block too. So Ewart has an open net.
He's also enacting lots of service pressure too.
He is. He's doing a nice job behind the service line as well, creating a little chaos, getting some people out of position, serving some good seams, and with a lot of pace.
Both teams 5 service errors. Tritons attacking percentage is at .269. Jessup, on the other hand, is sitting at 125. They are starting out at just 55% right now, as Horniak gets back to serve once again. That's Marks to the outside, and he finds Depew. LaPook, 9 swings, 2 kills. His serve is wayward, bringing in 4 set points for UC San Diego, tied for their largest lead of this first frame.
And Provednikov back to serve. See what he can do.
Provednikov serves away. That's Knutson. The savvy pickup from Provednikov. Keegan Cook with a nice dig. Flying in, Josh Ewart taking over and putting on a show. 5 kills for him in the first set. The Tritons tied at 17, and from there on they led the rest of the way, claiming the first 25-20 on the backs of great defense and attack percentage that got to near 300 by the end of this before the match. That where his depth is, he's comfortable trusting 10 guys that could all start.
Yeah, that's great.
So a deep bench already on display, 1 set in for the home team, as Marks finds Owen Henning free for the send down.
Yeah, another thing I asked Coach Rostrader, as we see here, a nice swing
Owen
by
Henning.
Owen Henning in the middle is, what is their identity this year? What is the Triton's team identity? And he said they are better volleyball players, better at live decision making. So that's something that they're going to, embrace and then improve on everything else from there.
Our first tie of this second set. There were 6 ties in the first. Service error number 6 in the first of the second set for UC San Diego. That one was off the hand of Peter Selcho, who went 3 of 4. How do they get him the ball more?
They need to pass up to the net. Lures needs to find him. I think that's another rhythm that he's trying to work out. He is very fast to the ball. I love seeing Lures' athleticism. He's very quick. He plays really good defense as well. And that's a nice set to Provednikov there, who's able to put that ball down the line.
4 put downs for Provednikov on 8 swings. He'll serve at Knudsen. Triton's duck in the backcourt as Henning has a hitting error. He had a kill earlier, and that serves up the lead to the Tritons, 3-2.
Yeah, and that is a Colin Marks to Logan Marks trying to connect there. The 2 brothers. And their dad, Steve Marks, played for the Rams. Very athletic family.
And they have a brother who is an assistant.
And a brother who's an assistant.
On Jessup Taylor. So very strong athletic genes in that family. Provednikov came in hard driven. Not gonna like he will the result as he incurs his second hitting error. Make it his 3rd. And they're gonna challenge whether there was a touch. John Pedersen will go to the monitor. Second challenge of the match, one earlier in the first set. A challenge used off a double contact that actually was correctly overturned. So UC San Diego did keep that challenge, and so they're at it again, trying to see if there was some way that the block from Jessup touched instead of it being an attacking error on Provednikov on that right side.
Yep, we will see. Honestly, I was not paying attention, so I don't have a call.
Well, let's see if we gather any intel from what's coming here in your screen.
Is there a touch? That looked like a lot of tape. Let's see. Provednikov.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so either. Knudsen was closest. And John Pedersen doesn't know, so what is he going to do? He's going to replay the point, a jump ball. Wait a minute.
The ball was out. Yeah. He miscalled.
Okay, so it's the first match of the season.
So there was a touch.
Well, and again, it's the first match of the season for all of us. You know,
yeah, it is.
Players and refs and
we're playing volleyball, right?
broadcasters.
Is that what it's still called? Yep. Okay, good.
Sonny, number 22 in white, will let it rip, and a blazing serve forces Jessup out of system. Quick attack from Leo Wiemelt, and Jessup did not see that coming.
Yeah, a nice connection by Lures to Wiemelt on that one. Nice quick, and just hit at people hard. Nice job by Leo Wiemelt.
Sophomore 6'8" from LaGrange, Illinois is Wiemelt. More broken play action for the Warriors. Ewert got it sent right back in his face. Oh, Sahan was there as his defense and blocking had the final say.
Yeah, he tried to recycle that one, and it ended very poorly. Yep, got a blocker right there.
I beg your pardon, that actually was Depew who had the touch there.
Yep.
Sahan was next to him. Off the overplay, an opportunity for the Warriors. Lures to Sonny. And Depew mishandles it in the sharp cross. And when it seemed as if Jessup was going to win that point, it's that scrappy knack for keeping points alive that gets the Tritons the point. Wemelt targets Knutson. Sahan off a fast tempo set, makes the most of it and acutely takes it to 2 blockers.
What is his hitting percentage right now? That's pretty impressive. Sahan hitting 800.
He is air free.
Air free. Nobody can figure him out yet.
What is it going to take to figure him out?
I think a block, but just reading him and being late and quick, because he does have that mythical hang time, and then he makes a decision of where he's going to hit.
A miss hit with the service try from Lures. Second service error in the second set for UC San Diego. Sahan serves at Ewart, who had 5 kills in the first set, none in the second. The joust with marks against Provednikov.
Yep. And he netted on that one. Yep.
So the momentum of number 9 in blue, Colin Marks, 6-foot junior, took him into the net. Josh Ewart with a fastball at Knutson. Provednikov squares up. Clever and creative for the 6'4" junior, moving over from outside to opposite this season.
And a smart hit by Provednikov on that one, using the block.
With that kill, he moves into a match-high 6 put-downs as Josh Ewart absolutely tortured that serve. But an ill-fated one at that as it goes out of play. Off the back set, that's Provednikov. He is dug by Knutson. Found a hole in the defense. Off the faster moving set, within 1 moves Jessup.
You know, I wish we could see a stat on when Jessup sets a fast set of what their hitting percentage is. Well, I guess we would just look at their middles, but they are usually successful on those quick sets.
They certainly are. Wiping some of the sweat off the floor. A couple of Tritons diving on the deck, trying to prolong the point. Out that serve goes from Marks. Was in for serving responsibilities in the first set and will do just that in the second set. Ethan Horniak replacing Peter Selcho. Horniak feathers it into that backcourt. Ewart and Lures miscommunicate, meaning Ewart takes one from the backcourt. Sonny shreds the 2-person block of Owen Henning and Connor Depew. Freelancing at its finest. (11 serving 8). Owen Henning got a touch. They've been feeding him a bunch. They've been serving at Knutson in droves as well.
Nice quick attack by Marks. Marks to Marks in the middle.
Triton's by 2. Wemelt after a big block touch. Jessup with opportunities. Owen Henning had Leo Wemelt on an island out there and slugs it to the surface.
Nice swing by Henning on that. Thought he was another Marks brother, my bad.
Numbers for Lepuc, 2 of 11, misses the serve. His numbers are not where he would like them to be. Led the team in kills last year. Marks to Knutson and ran into a double block, fading out of play, and had very little room to work with. And the Tritons were up there for their second team block of the night.
And John Lewis is pretty excited about that one. Anytime a setter gets a block, he gets a little extra happy.
Henning gets spoon-fed from Marks, and not the result. First years, so there are many new Tritons that you're going to need to get used to and get to know as this season continues. For Kirsten Olsen, I'm Brian Fenley. We take you into second set action, and there it is. Breaks a 3-0 scoring run. Connor Depew after there were 3 straight errors off Jessup, and that is no longer.
And Depew putting that one away. One of the players mentioned in that list is Sebastiano Sani from Long Beach State. Always great to have a national champion come play for your team.
You just said his name, and he puts down the kill as if you are part prophetic, Kirsten.
Yes, I am, sort of, sometimes.
Sometimes.
But great that he can bring that experience to this Triton team and contribute in a lot of different ways on the outside.
Short serve goes at Depew. What a pickup by Keegan Cook. No wonder Coach Rostrader has such high reviews on his libero. And running out of room was Josh Ewart. And still, after 5 kills for him, Kirsten, in the first set, he is killless in the second. How come that's been the case?
Well, they've gone to him a lot, and that one he just tried to be way too cute with, tried to hit it way too sharp. Did have a big block in his face, so trying to avoid the block a little bit.
Depew will throw the Tritons out of system. Cleaning up and dealing a point to their team would be Josh Ewart, who took a listen to what I had to say.
He did.
And he said, you know what? You better stop saying that, because
high,
he came right in and took care of it.
Yep, and that is something he can do. He's got a great fast arm swing, jumps nice and high. High and hard off the block is what he did, and that was a great decision.
Tyler Stewart is in. Transfer from Pepperdine. Lepuc still with 2 kills. That's a 12 swing for him. You were with the offhand. John Pedersen, our second referee, not buying the fact that there was a touch. Tritons say, we think there is, so we're going to challenge.
Yeah.
And this will be their 3rd challenge, and they have won both of their prior challenges.
They have, so they are 2-0, which is a good record to have in the challenge department. Let's see if they can go 3-0.
Each team is awarded to start the match with 3 challenges.
Let's see, so it goes off the left hand. Is there any hand moving? Oh, yeah. Yep, I saw a pinky move.
You did?
Yep, sure did.
The question will become, did John Pedersen see that?
I hope he did. I hope he did. So you can't. Yeah, that's. So he tries to press in. And he's missing a pinky, though. I'm just kidding. He's not missing a pinky. But I saw it hit his pinky.
Initially, the call is an attacking error on Josh Ewart. If they can find indisputable evidence, they can overturn that. If John Pedersen does see a clear touch from the Jessup block off that Ewart shot, this would also quantify as the longest challenge of the day.
Is it? Okay.
It definitely feels like it.
Yep. I feel like we've had a couple of those, but they've been a wrinkle in time. I don't know. Oh, no touch. All right. Well, I thought I saw a pinky move, but what do I know?
What do you know? That is a question we all want to know. And so does Brad Rostrader, as that is the challenge that doesn't go.
2-1 challenges.
Yeah, he won the first two, not this one.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's, well, you've got to find, so you can't be, 50-50. It has to be undisputable evidence. So if there's any waiver there, you have to go with the call that's called, and that's what happened. So there we go. Let's see. The ball never lies, volleyball-wise. So I think he's going to miss his serve. What do we think?
Well, here's Knutson serving, and he makes it at Provednikov, team leader for the Tritons in kills right now. Lures had his sights on the open court and found it with that awesome court vision.
Very nice court vision, going to an area where nobody was.
All match long, Jessup has only played 7 guys, so they are not subbing, nowhere near the magnitude that the Tritons have. And that is a rare hitting mistake for Osahan, just his first on a 7 swing.
Yeah, I think that was his first hitting error. Crazy.
Here's Lures, serves.
Just waiting and swatting.
Ewart with the pickup right in front of Evan Boyle. Provednikov into zone 1.
Smartest shot in volleyball right there.
Tell me why.
Because there's nobody there. There's no one playing defense there. But you've got to hit that line shot over the block, and you've got to hit it there fast. But that is my favorite shot.
Up to 300 hitting percentage, UC San Diego in the second set. And they are 292 in the match overall. A soft little roll shot finds the floor for Jessup. Not what UC San Diego had in mind, and that will cut the gap to 5 off of Colin Marks getting the score. I thought that was Colin Marks.
Colin Marks, the setter, getting the kill.
Lures to Sonny, and Knutson up underneath it. Sonny is not going to be dug. Running into the scorer's table would be the aforementioned Marks, and the Tritons have their 24th kill on the match. That is 8 more than the visitors.
Sonny, nice dig by Marks.
Lepuc handles the serve from Ewart. It's been a tough day for Lepuc. Tight one. Tritons had it, and a lift is the culprit call, and it works against the home team.
A lot of hanging on to that ball for a long time, so I'm glad Patsy Malta called that one. I get the recycle play, but it just, you can't hold on to it for that long.
Provednikov cleared for takeoff. Nobody in front, and boom Slams that one to the surface. 8 kills on 14 swings, hitting over 400 is the junior.
A nice job by Profednikov, seeing that he had a late blocker there and destroying that ball down the line. And then missing his serve. Darn it.
He's the only one to have come up with an ace today for the Tritons. They have only one.
Ooh, Ewert doesn't have one?
No, Ewert does not.
He just has some chaos serves.
He has created chaos.
Yeah.
And has amped up the pressure behind the serve, but no kill or no aces with that. But Leo Wiemelt adds to the kill count for his second.
Nice job by Wiemelt. And that little gap set. Maybe more of a 31 on that. Nice job. Being up and available.
When you're up by 6, you cannot hold back with a service try and get away with it. And Sonny was looking for the unreturned serve with a speedy ball hit. Oh, saw on right there to shut down the Tritons. He has been unstoppable atop the net, and the Warriors are out blocking the Tritons 4-2.
Yep, and that is all led by him. He does such a good job of waiting and penetrating.
He's got 3 blocks. So saw on number 11 in blue. Tritons wanted a double contact on the back set from him. The Ewert 1v1 advantage him as he maximizes that matchup against Colin Marks for 5 set points and a 2 sets to none lead.
And that was a smart hit by Ewert on that one. Using the block, pushing it out of bounds.
Here's a Wiemelt. Just misses the mark. Riley Patesh is in, number 23 in blue for the Warriors. That's just the 8th player that Coach Steele has thrown in there today for Jessup. Lopuk has his first kill of the second set, his 3rd in the match, and that takes away a set point.
Nice high hard hit off the block on that one by Lopuk.
Sonny is scooped up in the cross court from Knutson. The roll shot from the native of Poland, and Lopuk is starting to find his offense in a desperation moment for the visitors.
And I think we're seeing some of that creativity that Coach Steele talked about. A little off speed, roll shot right in the middle of the court.
Peter Selcho ends a 3-0 scoring run from zone 5 to pick up that lone kill.
And I remember watching him play for Lincoln Memorial in the past, and he is a go-getter, he is a fighter, and he's a good vibes guy too. Everybody loves him.
He'll look to Josh Ewert, and a first ball side out. An emphatic finish for Ewert as his first kill since the first set. He closed out the first set with the kill to finish the first.
Yeah, I think that he is batting 1,000 on those Bics in the back row. Gets a kill on that almost every time.
Owen Henning demolishes a ball that was put up there right atop the net for his liking.
Owen Henning, a small middle, but quick and deceptive.
Henning led his team in hitting percentage last year, played 82 of the team's 85 sets last season. Josh, you were taking flight. The airtime, astronomical.
Yeah, absolutely, just demolishing that ball. And you would think that Jessup would clue in that the ball is going to him. Do not jump with the middle. Do not jump with Wiemelt, but it's been deceived once, and it continues to go that way.
The block not there in time as Carter Pugh breaches the Triton block. We were talking to Brad Rostrader about, I asked him about Josh Ewart's vertical leap, and he scoffed at me and said, nowhere near is that the best on the team.
Oh, wow.
It looked like it.
It does. I don't know. I would have to see them all jump at the same time.
What a pickup from Owen Henning to preserve the chances of Jessup in the point. But right at LePook. Cannot dig a 9th kill from Leo Provednikov, who meets Ewart for a team high in putdowns.
And oof, right off the jugular, Sani. And then Provednikov puts that one away. Back row attack.
Marks eyeballs Knutson. Off the block and out. Jacob Knutson gets the conversion, the junior from Ventura, California. Jessup has had leads in the first and second sets. Early in the second set, but they couldn't hold on to one. They led by as many as 5 in the first set. But the Tritons minimized the service errors late in the first. That's some good play from Josh Ewart. And they've sort of been the dictating force in this first ever head-to-head. All tied up at 4, thanks to a slam down from Depew, senior from Grass Valley, California.
Yeah, nice swing by Depew.
Boyle well controlled on the Knutson serve. Off the body of Depew, and Knutson could not get there in time.
No, a little bit of hesitation there. Who's going to take that second ball? That's Marks, needs to direct traffic there.
A fireball of a serve from Ewart. LePook beats the libero Keegan Cook with one awe-inspiring angle that he found for 5-all.
Yeah, nice swing by LePook on that one. Just a little bit inside the defense of the Tritons.
Sahan serves 5 of 7. 3 blocks, hitting .571 for Jessup. LePook off the free ball, and a foot touch from Provednikov. They gave it their all, but Jessup manages to retake the lead 6-5.
Yeah, nice up, but nice overpass kill by Owen Henning on that one.
Boyle clean on the first pass. Josh Ewart got that one to go. Ewart gets all the love from the crowd, but can we talk a little bit about Evan Boyle and his passing proficiency right now?
Great passing by Evan Boyle, so he can make moments like that happen. And the setting of lures as well, really connecting well on that Bic, which is not easy to do.
Lures thought he had it. He thought he got underneath it off the Colin Marks dump try. Trying to sell it to Patsy Malta. I don't know if she's buying it. And LePook there to congratulate Marks, who is awarded the point.
Well, he thinks he got a piece of it, so unfortunately you got to get the whole piece. None of it on the floor.
Lures to Provednikov, off the pass from Boyle, and again, Boyle is handling the heat and allowing the Tritons offense to get in system.
Yes, definitely, and a nice set by Lures to Provednikov, who is showing his range there, using the block, hitting that ball off the block and out of bounds.
7-all, 7 ties. Breaking the tie, John Lures was there. Fired up at 6-2. Prudent play from the Lincoln Memorial transplant. Heading got it from Marks, and Ewart got underneath it. Sonny finesses that one into zone 5 for one epic conversion.
And what a great play. Great dig by Ewart on that one. On the quick set. Nice heads up play. Wiemelt set, and Sonny putting it away where nobody is.
That's Depew, who was forced to hit off the net, and then Lures could not find an attacker in a comfortable window.
Yeah, it looks like Wiemelt slipped on that one and missed running. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, slipped on that one, and then Josh Ewart tries to do some kind of karate kick move just to save the point, and luckily doesn't hurt anybody. So
whatever it takes, right?
Whatever it takes. Please don't injure your opponent on the other side of the net with your feet.
That's Sonny off the dish. And then the set, it's Sonny with the conversion, and Lures has 30 assists.
Nice swing by Sonny. I think he and Lures are finding their connection together, the kind of set he wants. Great swing.
Bring out the speedometer on that one.
Yeah, that one 60 plus, maybe 70. What do you think? We know what 80 miles an hour looks like, but
at least 64 or higher.
Yeah. Hey, where's our can or our gun? We need that. Speedometer.
I'll tell you what, if these guys keep doing that, they're going to be calling for that radar gun to show back up like it did last year.
Bring back the radar gun. It's fun to talk about.
Ewart finds a space, a little bit of sliver through that block of Depew and Osahan. He's got to have one of the biggest attacking windows on the team.
Yep, he's nice swing. Finds a hole in that block.
Osahan, after the interesting first touch, I'll say it in that way, from Lepuc off the serve receive. We are going to have a challenge and a touch. First challenge for Jessup. We're just going to have to see where in the exchange, in the rally, that they are looking for that touch that they thought happened that wasn't initially called.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I saw a finger move. What about you, Brian? Did you see a finger move?
You know what I'll say, Kirsten, about you tonight? whenever you decide on what you think you saw, it's usually the other way.
I know. So I thought I saw a hand move, but you know.
So chances are it's probably not.
Okay. All right. Well.
But you know what? I would be the same. I would make the same mistakes probably because.
Well, what do you think? Do you think that was?
I don't think
touch?
it was.
Okay. All right. Maybe we're seeing different things. We need better cameras that aren't out of focus ever, that can catch hands zooming in. Not the cameraman's fault.
No.
Cameraman's doing a great job.
There's the frames where you can really start to slow it down.
Yeah.
You think about at the FIVB level, where they can really slow it down.
Yeah. Well, do they use the Hawkeye too? FIVB? Well, I mean,
I know with Major League Volleyball, they're using bolts. Well, you know that.
They use the Hawkeye.
Yeah. So they have Bolt 6. So they.
Oh, Bolt 6 is what it's called. Okay. I don't.
Yeah. Hawkeye is more used for tennis.
Yeah, but that's what I thought that was what it was called. Bolt 6. There it goes. Okay. So, did Leo touch it? Let's just ask him. Let's get out the lie detector.
Well, we're going to find out what happened
That was
here.
the longest one, by the way. That's the longest one that we've had.
It just might be.
Okay, so I'm wrong all the time. Don't ask me.
We knew that already. No, only out of fun. And we really do, both of us, have a very low hit percentage on nailing the decision off the challenges.
Yep. Totally.
The offering from Wemelt at Knutson. Sahan swings out of the middle. Off speed, that throws off Jessup. Sonny got it from Lures.
Too low of a set. Couldn't do anything with it. Needs to give him some height.
Carter to Pugh. Serves it short. And then gets it sent right back at him from Provednikov. He is well into double-digit number of kills. That is Lures as he overhits.
So Provednikov with 12 kills so far. Nice job. Hitting 528, 6.
526. That's Boyle, and that's a rare mistouch from him. And Sahan is gifted with his 6th kill. That puts him in front in the kill count. Breaks a 3-way tie of 5 kills previously with Owen Henning and Jan Lepuk. At Lions Tree Arena to get everybody their home games.
Yep. Busy time.
Busy at the end line has been Josh Ewart, who has double-digit number of kills. Lepuk got this 3rd set. 7 of them from Jessup in the 2nd set, and they had 5 in the 1st. So they had 12 service errors over the first 2 frames. So
that's a lot of errors. That's giving the other team 12 points.
If you're joining us now, you're like, well, why did we get to where we got to with the Tritons up by 2 sets? That's a big reason why.
Well, if they're used to watching men's volleyball, especially early in the season, there will be service errors.
Put up there on a pedestal for Sonny to score.
Sonny is asking for a little bit of a higher set. Saw him motioning to Lures afterwards. He's got a big window. He wants that ball higher.
Serving away is Horniak. Chaos ensues on the Jessup end. Off a trampoline, leads the team in highest vertical leap, Leo Wemelt. with one destructive finish off of a 35th helper from Lures.
Very, very nonchalant, too.
That was a blazing swing. And answer right back on the right side for Depew.
Depew, nice fast swing. Was able to find a hole in the block there.
Colin Marks, 4 digs, 21 assists. Prepares to serve, is also the owner of 2 kills. Absorbing the pace was Boyle with the first touch. Sani pays it off. That kill will put Sani into double digits. That's 10 kills for him. 3 Tritons with 10 or more.
Yep, Sani, smart player. Goes to the big meat of the court on that one.
Henning fed up the gut. 6 of 10, he goes off a 22nd assist from Colin Marks. Rare sub, Jonas Mula comes in, number 17, into the front row, in blue for Jessup. They've only used 9 players all match. Tritons used 11 in just the first set. A 5th Jessup team block rattles the Tritons and sends that one back, and it was a collaborative effort to stop Sani.
Good timing at the net by the Jessup block. Henning and Depew on that one.
Sani had it rejected again. They're going to him often, and Jessup is prepared for what's coming their way.
Yep, they know the ball is coming to him, and so they are preparing, being late and quick on that block. Nice job by Lepew.
Lepew last year had 10 block solos. So back-to-back blocks here for Jessup, out blocking the Tritons.
All a timing thing with the setter. So I think that, you know, it's something that clearly the Tritons are running pretty well. I think the rest of their offense they're trying to figure out, but it's more than that. I think it's just decision making. You know, knowing that Sani wants a higher set, you know, knowing when to set Ewert on that bic. Now.
Speaking it into existence, Ewert got the bic and made the most of it.
So all things that, you know, January volleyball that's all figuring it out, knowing when to use certain people and how to use certain people.
It's not only January volleyball, it's January 6th volleyball.
Yeah, like early January volleyball. Like everyone's still writing 2025, even though it's 2026.
Booming serve into zone 6, and Sani lets that one go right past him. And Mula didn't play the first 2 sets, and he's got a kill on the board.
Mula. I would say Mueller, but it is not the way to say that. Mula.
That's Henning serving away. One-handed save, incredible from Lepew. A one-handed save for Evan Boyle. The defense was so good, and then there was a big spot open and found by Jessup to put it away.
And a good heads-up play at the net by Depew. Mixing in a little tip shot into his bag of tricks.
That lead goes away, 20-19, now 20 all. So we've seen this substitution in the first set too.
Yep, this is putting a little bit more size in the front row with Tyler Chandler, and then
Tyler
and no
Stewart
Tyler
and Luke Chandler.
Luke Chandler, and then Tyler Stewart in the back row. Yeah, sorry, Tyler.
That is Luke Chandler right into the meat of the block. Awaiting them would be Jessup's 7th total team stuff. Patsy Malta says there's a little too much jeering between the players going on.
I think that might be the people sitting behind us too. The occasional volleyball fans.
Lures to Selcho. Osahan met Selcho at its apex. 22-20, and here come the Warriors.
Osahan just making such great decisions at the net, knowing when to wait. Saw that quick set coming. Great timing.
Osahan has Provednikov's win this third, which has seen 10 ties. Eight blocks for Jessup in the third set alone. Ewart tip over the block this time. Moolah is sent back. On the approach is Ewart. Takes flight and grazes the top of the block. And Lepuc dives to no avail.
And I like that hit by Ewart on that one. Just stayed patient, stayed behind the ball, and went high off the hands of Marks.
John Lures in position to send this one across. Here, and I will say this, working with you and this great team, so much gratitude, because I am not doing that without my time and continued time here at UC San Diego and everybody that's done incredible work. Lepuc puts Jessup to within one of forcing a fourth, our player to watch for the Warriors.
Yes, he has definitely come alive as well in this third set. I think they're just getting him the ball in some key times. We know he's good on that Bic, and they went to him in a tight moment, and he's able to put that one away. Get them to set within set point.
Jessup had a lead of 5 in the first, could not close it out, but they do in the third, behind a blocking behemoth that they unfurled in the third. 9.5 total team blocks.
Difference maker in that third set was the elevated firepower from Jessup. Depew went off several points in a row, and then Osahan as well, and even Logan Marks came up with a huge block on Provednikov at the end of that set. So I just think some elevated play by Jessup, and maybe some, not great, either setting or hitting choices by the Tritons is what, was a difference maker in that last set.
Can the Tritons elevate their level from the service line? And so far they have. Josh Ewart, his second ace. He's got 2 of the team's 4.
Yep, now's a good time for that.
Just like they did in the first set, Triton's winning the first 2 points of a frame. That one didn't have much of a chance. Ewart has 2 aces. Provednikov has 1. Sebastiano Sani as well. Here's Colin Marks, who closed out the 3rd set with the block. Did that ball go over? I thought it looked like it went under, but it went over the net. That was very hard to catch with the naked eye, but it is a point courtesy of Peter Seljo.
Yeah, that was on their side.
Seljo flares it out for Lepuc. Combo play, Owen Henning stopping the Tritons in their tracks, belittling the Bic.
Yeah, that one was, I think, the only unsuccessful Bic that Ewart has hit so far. It's been like, at least more of his kills have been on the Bic than in the front row. But that one, just a little bit miscued timing, setter-hitter connection.
Owen Henning, he's got 3 blocks. O'Shaughnessy has 5. Depew has 5 blocks for Jessup. Change of pace, freezes the Tritons. Henning has his 7th kill, matches a team high.
And Henning, very creative, a smaller middle blocker, but he's quick, he's crafty, and he moves around really well laterally. So he's almost like hard to find.
One of those guys that plays so much taller than his frame. As Leo Provednikov bashes one off the block to secure his 14th kill. Last season, Tritons won their first 6 matches to begin. Trying to start out this 2026 campaign with the right footing. Too tall the set after the perfect pass, but Osahan could not handle a loopier set from Marks, and the ball control issue goes against them.
You know, that's just a little bit of a miscue between Marks and Osahan on that one. He has such a range that he can adjust to, but it seems like that one. Okay, what are we challenging now? Let's find out.
Okay, the challenge is a net challenge, we're hearing.
Okay. Okay, didn't see that.
So this is the 5th challenge of the match.
800th challenge of the match.
5th challenge of the match. The last 2 challenges have probably taken 2 minutes.
20 minutes. Sorry, I love the challenge. I'm jealous that there wasn't a challenge when I played, and oh, that was fast. Okay,
yeah,
somebody net.
That is a world record holder there as far as how you find the answer to your challenge question. That's John Patterson with the quick answer.
He heard us complain. He's like, we need to speed it up. They're talking about it on air.
No.
So good job speeding it up, and it looks like there was a net. I think it was Leo Wiemelt on that one, because I saw him walk away from the huddle saying, shoot, maybe.
Okay, so that's what you're taking away. That is your inner detective.
Yep, my inner detective, now that I need to do more detective work.
Yes. Well, I detect that Carter Depew is the one ready to serve. Too tall for Boyle, and Moolah seizes an opportunity, feasting off an overplay. Boyle is livid with himself, really taking it hard after really wanting to get that first contact better.
Yep, he's shooting himself for that one.
Ewert off an unorthodox sequence. Wide of the mark.
Really going for those extreme angles.
Jessup moves in front, 6 serving 5. And they are getting opportunities off of these powerful serves. Ewert versus 3 Warriors. Swipes it off the hands. But the serve.
Okay, good.
But Kirsten, the service pressure has been the story for Jessup and how they've been using it.
Yep, and I think decision making as well. Love to see Ewert go high and hard off the block on that one with a setter blocking.
Tough to set that one with one hand. A valiant attempt at it from Colin Marks, but it will be an ace, and Tritons restore the lead. 2 in a row for Leo Wiemelt, who is bringing it from the back.
Yeah, I like it. I feel like every serve you just kind of make your own. He's got a fast jump float. Yeah, hard to pass.
Ewert looking to close it out with a big, hard-driven ball. And the Tritons, despite earning an overpass, can't win the point.
Yeah, and Ewert going for that glory line shot there, which he should be hitting line because he has a smaller blocker, but.
Short serve from Mullah. That's a D-ball from Sonny. Osahan there to shut down the Long Beach State transfer. A resounding rejection. And that was more LaPook than anything off the replay.
Yep, all LaPook.
.41 assists to our server's name, John Lewers. His first year with the Tritons. Fourth tie in the set. 9-all. Osahan will let it fly. Osahan, the dig, and LaPook is there. Kisses me on the hand.
I got out of there.
Better that than me getting tackled as he was trying to get.
You saw I just left the building.
You just took off. You're like, up right, I'll see you later.
I've already had a table hit my knee.
I will say, that could have been dangerous.
Yeah, I know. That's why I get up and leave. I'm no longer holding up the table.
You know, I know they don't have a football team here, but we could wear some helmet and pads.
Right? Definitely. Oh!
Unsuspecting on 2 from Lewers.
Crafty.
Who throws in the mystery ball.
Crafty. I haven't seen him do that yet. I like that. He's like, who should I set? How about?
An astonishing attempt. He definitely has the green light. Selcho from Lures and a big pound to the surface. Tritons further their lead, and Selcho seems extremely enthused.
Yeah, I love seeing the fire from Selcho. Nice set. Great. Swing.
The serve from Horniak, who comes in off the bench. Wemelt at 6'8", stands his ground and offers up some pushback atop the twine. Now to system again off the serving. Wemelt and Sonny conspiring on the block, and it's the first 6-point lead for the Tritons in the 4th set.
Nice job by Wemelt and Sonny on that block. Great timing and penetration.
Now it goes Mula, in is Knutson. Off the one-handed set. Not many options, but credit Depew for a phrase that you use very often, finding a way.
Finding a way. Finding a way, chiseling off of that block.
Rares back, and a serve that roars long off the hand of LeBouc, who is 7 of 23, hitting 174. Jessup is hitting 0 in this 4th frame.
Oh, great save by Cook.
Passed over by Sonny. Cook with another great get.
Cook playing defense like a ninja back there. Sacrificing all of his body parts.
Top libero. Now, Coach Rostrader said there could be at some point, but how hard is that decision? Extremely, when you've got the likes and the talent level of Cook with Boyle. You feel like for a long time they're going to have to go back and forth.
Yep, back and forth, but use them how you can.
Blocked back after Depew's shot. He'll get a second swing. Same result, or no? Out.
No, it's on. It was on the.
It was out on the Tritons.
Side.
Yeah, so it got to the block, but then it went out.
Yep.
Tough to tell from our angle, but it is Jessup. Lures is dug by Henning. That's a two-handed attempt from Osahan. Somebody went into the net, and Jessup did. That was an easy call for our R2, John Pedersen.
Substitutions, if you're trying to from Luke Chandler, number 4, Tyler Stewart. Now serving Sebastiano.
All right, we've got Tyler Stewart and Luke Chandler in. Tritons putting in Chandler to block. Can't do that when you don't serve in.
That's Sonny, unsuccessful. It was a trivial start with the service errors for UC San Diego in the first set. They had 5 of them. It's been a number that's up to 18. That's been one bugaboo for them, one blip amidst a lot of positivity on their front, as Knutson reinserted it off the bench, catches Cable and finds the court.
Knutson back in the game. Smart shot.
Left that one short. Carter Depew. Wiemelt 4-10, hitting 200. Overtly ambitious with that attempt.
He got on a little bit of serving run last time he went back to serve.
And he's the future number 9 in white for the Tritons at that middle blocker position. Sahan is the present for Jessup, and he is starring.
Elevating and just hammering that ball down. Overpass.
Knutson serves it hard at Boyle. Off Lepouk's block goes Luke Chandler.
And Luke Chandler with his first kill of the match. High-flying lefty. Hard to read, hard to block.
It's the first ever meeting between these two institutions. Jessup just the second year as a program. It's the blocking that shows itself for the Tritons. After the blocking reared itself much more in Jessup's favor in the third set.
Yeah, and nice job by the Tritons there being patient on that block. With Provednikov and Selcho there.
Sahan ready to tee off. Misses his target. 8 of 14, 357 hitting efficiency. Josh Ewart has half the team's aces. Toes the line, 3 of the team's 6. Depew takes out the defense of Keegan Cook.
Yeah, Depew, they're just, Marks is able to find him everywhere. Very explosive in the back row.
That swing from Depew was the 100th swing of the match for Jessup. Peter Selcho put it down and then took a moment to stare down Owen Henning afterwards.
Did he?
I saw a little bit of that afterwards, and that is going to give the Tritons a bundle of match points.
They would prefer to receive for a match.
Selcho out. The 2 missed tries at closing out the match. Provednikov airs 20, serving 24.